You, maggot! I'll remember you, maggot, and you'll remember me when I shove my blade up your arse. Keep clear of those flames or you'll go up too! You to pieces! Again! In that sword! You shot! The Tark's wounded! Finish him! Hit him where it counts! Take it, Grey Warrior! You lob! Not a chance!
This pipe is purported to be the creation of hobbits, a sort of halfling that lives beyond our reckoning in the north. I wonder at the strange notion of full-grown adults who scarcely reach my waist in height. But after what I've seen in Mordor, a hobbit would be a welcome sort of strange. Though I don't think a hobbit would last long in Mordor. When Eomer didn't return from his confrontation with the Witch King, word of his fall spread like wildfire across Gondor. The Witch King's forces were regrouping, rapidly seizing lands once under Eomer's rule. Some regions fell so quickly that letters sent by the first ruling steward of Gondor, Mardil, never reached their destinations. For generations we stored the unread letters here, destined to remain forever sealed. We know those lost Gondorians will never claim their letters, but we keep them to honor their memory. I wonder what will become of the last few letters I sent on my father's behalf. In the Great Hall of Minis, we didn't just safeguard the treasures of our past. We kept our present there as well, an archive of all our official correspondence with the capital. I used to file away missives from Minas Tirith after my father had read them. This was a weekly task at first, but as our surroundings grew more dangerous, scrolls like this one became more rare. I wonder whether there were promises of aid that the orcs intercepted, plans for relief that we never saw.
The workings of government reduced to parchment.
Minas ITHIL didn't need parchment. It needed reinforcements.
You know this is your last breath! I'll find whatever's out there.
Shag.
Whatever killed him, I just hope it stays away. They fought as well as they built. The siege people are coming.
Don't worry. Walls will come down soon and we'll all wait. I smell something.
Get the
You really think you're making a difference? You're a fool. Minas ITHIL will fall. You will die, and soon we will march upon all of Gondor.
Clear off and try again! You idiot! Not a chance! Wait for the slaughter! Hope that hurt! Hit him in the guts like that! You will fall! This'll hurt! I am your doom! Push him! Take him! Fear the dark! Yes! He killed the captain!
Just became a war chief.
We Gondorians called Minis ITHIL home, but we cannot claim to have built it. That honor belongs to exiles from the fabled realm of Numenor beyond the sundering seas. Wondrous architects, they fashioned this city of marble to reflect the moonlight and glow with an inner warmth. But the city's beauty and light drew the ire of the Witch King, who has long sought revenge on Gondor.
Manfield! Get him!
Gondorian folktales abound with drakes, lesser versions of the great dragons who supposedly slumber under the earth. Yet here in Mordor, I've seen them with my own eyes, though from a safe distance, and they are nothing like the storybooks say. They are lethal hunters of the air, rapacious and cruel, apt to torment their prey before eating it. This scale, taken from a drake carcass we found in a ground cave, gives some sense of their size, and how strong they must be to carry such weight aloft.
Scale. Of a drake or a full-fledged dragon?
Certainly a drake. Dragons take better care of their scales.
You'll not find a sharper shot! Man flag! Get down and find him! Kill the trolls!
Nakla.
Come here, troll! You like this? Cunning, but not cunning enough!
Just like any other beast, you sniff at a lure, fall into a trap, and a hunter like me gets a new trophy.
You're mine!
You want some?
Silent fall! I am the hit him again!
At the edge of last night, all he did was complain about how weak orcs had become, how bad the grog tasted, and how Sauron set up
Father always said, a proper war banner has two roles, to direct and to inspire. In the chaos of battle, he'd say, you won't march wrong if you keep your flag in sight. Now the orcs have cast down our banners, but Gondor's flag still inspires, even if I see it only in my mind's eye. So long as one Gondorian lives, the white tree still stands tall.
This orc endeavors to trap us. Let us reward his cunning.
I'm too fast for you, Ranger! I see him! You, maggot! What have we got here, lads? Looks to me like an intruder.
Guess what we do with intruders?
Nazu.
Track down the target. Taking the courage of men. There it goes.
Rangers killed Nazoo!
He's back.
What is that? Italia! What do you think you do? My grog! My grog! I tear you to pieces and drain your blood!
I see the ranger. This is where you'll die.
Stinking ghouls! I drink to the... You move like drunkard! Feel pain!
That must have hurt!
Slippery Tommy Boom Cup! No fight! You're easy to hit! Yeah! Watch out! Thirsty?
I got him. I got ya. Did you hear that? Found him!
The Red Arrow is one of Gondor's most treasured symbols, though few know just what it symbolizes. When our need is dire, we can present the arrow to the men of Rohan, and they are bound by ancient pact to ride to our aid. We should have used it in the early days of the siege, but the orcs encircled us so quickly, and Rohan is too far away.
You and me, eh?
I wonder whether Rohan would honor this arrow if they saw it.
Difficult to say. Men have short memories, and shorter still in a crisis.
We break the walls of that city. I'm gonna carry off anything that isn't there.
The orcs are obsessed with rings, more so than coins or jewelry of equal value. They snatch them from prisoners immediately, and what happens to these rings is anyone's guess. We rarely find orcs actually wearing them.
Take care there.
A fine ring. But I gather it's an ordinary one.
Ha! Scarcely worth the same name as the ring we created.
What was that noise?
What are you moving about? Hey! Somebody pissing your grog?
Time to die!
Gondor has faced the Witch King before, and he's had a vendetta against Minis ever since. This coin depicts the victor, Eomer, last king of Gondor. Generations ago, Eomer led an army that routed the Witch King and sent his army fleeing to Angmar. But our victory turned hollow when our king grew prideful. The Witch King challenged Eomer to single combat, and Eomer rode eastward from Minas Tirith, never to be seen again. It takes a nation to defeat such evil, not just one man. Each city in Gondor administers its own justice in all but the most important cases. And in my lifetime, we've always handled legal matters in Minis. When I was a girl, I recall my father being much occupied with mercantile disputes and other legal affairs. Then the orcs came, and matters of justice yielded to matters of survival.
The gavel always seemed an odd symbol for justice.
What is justice, if not a hammer to beat down a proud nail?
The ranger! I got for you, ranger!
Truly, a nice try! Think you're sneaky, eh? Let's see you sneak your way out of me killing you!
I wonder if the elves have mundane objects as we do, for even their common containers and vessels seem uncommonly fine. This artifact was once part of a table setting given as a gift centuries ago. The other parts were broken when one of Mordor's many ground tremors knocked them off a shelf. How I wish my predecessors had saved the broken shards. That's a puzzle I'd like to reassemble. Elven things deserve to last.
Glory, Aglar. In those days, our triumphs on the battlefield were many. Mordor was ours to claim.
I like surprises. I like getting them, and I like giving them.
I bring eternal pain! Weak as a babe! What's this?
Noruk.
We must be a self-hating orc. The miserable glove deserves to be ripped apart by so many characters.
I think something's skulking about. Bad luck, chum! Your luck's I underestimated this time.
Die! Die!
You're lucky you're tired of running!
Noruk is down!
Borgu.
The dog's on me! Get him! Brilliant hit! I am your shadow!
Recognize me? No? Good. I've been under your nose the whole time.